Did you all hear that Bode George, the wife, is now the chairman of NAFDAC?
No.
Yes, it was just announced. Is she a pharmacist?
No.
How did she get that position?
Doctor.
And how did that man get? I'm in the middle of a monologue now.
So what? You have a phone call
from who? He's calling me.
Governor Rotimi. Why do you laugh
again? Tell him I'm busy now. Tell him I will talk to him after the show. Is there an emergency?
Well, he said they've impounded his plane again. How is that so funny?
His plane? Why does he keep flying? Tell him to use Okada. Let him use Okada and meet me at the junction. I will talk to him after.
I'll go tell him.
Okay, all right. So, as I was saying.
So Sule Muntari slapped him and he slapped him back. You know, you guys, I've told you already, the guys are waiting for you at the airport. Make sure that you go to your respective clubs in Europe, Asia, wherever it is you are playing your ball. Go straight there. Don't make the mistake of going to Ghana, okay? I'm going to sell my jersey to somebody. I think that made you wants it to clean his shoes or something like that. But that's... sorry. Introducing Dr. Injakri Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world. New York City is so great that a man was stabbed in the back while trying to break up a fight. Yeah. A New Yorker. And the New Yorker went straight to a fast food restaurant to order food. He didn't know that there was a knife, a kitchen knife. No. Customers saw the knife and blood gushing out of him and screamed. Watch.
Surprisingly calm as a knife is protruding from the middle of his back.
The scream from an onlooker gives you an idea of how shocking a scene it was.
Does something like that happen in your hometown?
No.
Of course not. Still in New York, a musical based on the life of Bill Clinton will open in New York City next month.
No way.
Yeah. About time, if you ask me. Yeah. It is called As the Cigar Goes. You all need to see this musical. Monica Lewinsky will make a grand entrance. You remember Monica Lewinsky? In a similar story about entrances, an American was stuck in a giant vagina in Germany. Did I use the word V? The American is said to be obsessed with getting back into where he came from. Now news report says that the American was a student. But that's not true. My crack reporters, however, are reporting that American student was an SSS code for the name of Bill Clinton. Yes, he was the one. Now, the following happened between Thursday last week and Thursday this week. Okay. Talking about students, our favorite Pope, Pope Francis, this week read the Riot Act to mafias.
I mafiosi non sono in comunione con Dio, sono scomunicati.
What?
Yeah, the Pope, yeah. If you are thinking what I'm thinking, you will be like, what took the Catholic Church so long to do so? The Pope is threatening to excommunicate any mafia member. I guess it will be those who failed to bring all the full tithe to the church. If you bring your tithes, they're okay with that. Now, my question is this. How does one outlaw an outlaw? How do you do that? Now, trust the mafia. They did not waste time in reacting to the Pope. Watch.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
I tell you the truth, even when I lie. That's Tony Montana.
Hey.
Now, how do you excommunicate a man like that? How do you do that? I don't know. Talking about mafia, are you all following the FIFA World Cup going on in Brazil? Yes. If you are not following, you are definitely a Boko Haram member.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Anyway, the competition has gotten to the next level. Team Nigeria made it even though we lost our last game to Argentina.
Yeah.
Up Niger. For those of you who do not follow football, it's the same thing as what happened in Ekiti governorship election. Yeah, even though Governor Kayode Fayemi lost his re-election campaign, it doesn't mean that the elected governor, Mr. Fayose, won. Go figure. Anyway, that is the story for another day. So the World Cup has so far been exciting. Some big football powerhouse countries have been sent home. Packing, go. Like Spain, Italy, England, and Ghana. They are home. Yeah, they're home. Also, some players have made their marks too. Some did it by scoring spectacular goals, you know, like this one.
That's a great ball. He's onside here. Van Persie. Oh, what a fantastic goal!
Did you see that? Yeah. Meanwhile, some players are making their marks with their teeth.
Ivanovic of Chelsea in an EPL game. He sticks his head into Keelan. So that.
Oh yeah. The cannibals are also represented at the World Cup. Yeah. Uruguay striker Luis Suarez is a vampire on the loose. Yeah, he is biting his way into the history books. Now, as it is tradition with big sporting events, FIFA is distributing condoms at the games in Brazil. Did you get your own? No? You did not? I think you should. The FIFA condoms are not like any other. These condoms blow a whistle when the ball goes offside. You know what I mean? I can see you laughing. You understand what I mean? Yeah. In fact, the FIFA condom, they do things that no other condom has ever done. It can eject the player for any unprofessional behavior. You know what I mean? Yeah, my man. I see you laughing. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And like it's done in football, the condom first will flash a red card. You guys are not impressed, are you not?
No.
Anyway, meanwhile, Boko Haram bombing continues in Nigeria. And our girls are yet to be brought back. 73 days after. This week, another bombing incident happened in Abuja. This time within the good part of the city. Not the poor area, the good area. It made President Goodluck Jonathan to cut his visit abroad short and come back home.
I'm sure.
By the way, when is he ever at home? Why is he always abroad? Has he ever spent a week without going abroad?
2 days.
Anyway, back to the bombing incident. The public relations officer of the Nigerian police, Mr. Frank Mba, did what the police always do very well in situations like this. He came out and announced the casualty figures. Are you not impressed?
No.
Watch.
People started running away from the point of impact, and in about less than 10 minutes, about 7 minutes, you had the response team on ground. They started coming. Of course, they all did not come at the same time, but the response time was fantastic.
We saw the dead bodies on the floor. There are some inside the car. The taxi drivers, they were inside the car, burning, seriously.
Spokesman for the police announced casualty figures, while the minister in charge of the Federal Capital Territory promised new security measures in public places.
The casualty figure for now is 21 persons dead, 17 injured. It's also heartwarming to know that an arrest has been made and security agencies will be following up with that arrest.
He said 21 people died. It's also heartwarming to note that an arrest has been made. You guys are not even here.
Arrest!
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank God.
The day after, Channels News brought together their stars to interview Mr. Frank Mba. Here is how it started.
Close now to Frank. And morning, Frank. Thank you for joining us this morning. Well, what can you tell us? What is new? Because yes, you did say one person has been arrested.
Wow.
Yeah. They asked him, yes, what can you tell us about the situation? That is a legitimate question if you ask me. Now listen to Mba's answer one day after he announced the heartwarming news. What?
Well, Chamberlain, good morning. For now, there is not much we can tell you about ongoing investigations.
Wow.
Yeah, he said it. For now, there is not much I can tell you about the ongoing investigation. Of course, that is how it always ends. They arrest people and you hear nothing about them. But soon after, Channels TV lost connection with Mba. That was when their anchor went on unscripted analysis. Watch it.
If we decide to keep mourning on a daily basis, that's where people get a little bit worried.
Wow.
Yeah, he said it. If we decide to keep mourning on a daily basis, that is when it gets a little bit worried. I don't get it. I don't get it. If we decide, we mourn when we are attacked, isn't it? If they attack us daily, we mourn daily. As it is, why are we're worried every day? Why is he saying, I don't get it. This anchor, okay. Then the anchor falls for what is the biggest problem with Nigerians, which is looking for the good things, the heartwarming thing. Watch him.
But the good thing about it all is that people are getting busy now, knowing fully well that they have to be busy in terms of security for themselves and for places around their locality.
You guys are not there. The good thing is that people are getting busy now, knowing fully well that they have to be busy in terms of security for themselves and places around their localities. Okay, Mr. Anchor, let me break it down for you. Sometimes there are no good things. Just let it be. Don't try to find a good thing where there is none.
Exactly.
Don't. Journalists, damn, they are very terrible. No wonder at the national conference, they are still going on, that national conference. The chairman, the chairman of the Committee on National Security, while making his report, asked journalists to shut their ears. He actually gave them, he gave, I'm not making it up, watch.
The next point I want to touch on, I will appeal to our friends the journalists that they should shut their ears, they don't hear.
What?
When those unpatriotic journalists failed to close their ears, he asked them to leave the room. But that did not go down well with reporters. Watch their reaction.
Telling journalists to get out, telling journalists the way he did, and in that language, was uncalled for, and it's very, very uncultured.
Yes. That is not how you talk to journalists. No. It will have been a total news blackout. If not that Bolaji Akinyemi, you remember him, the deputy chair of the conference, he came out and started begging the reporters. Watch him.
I'm sorry about what happened inside. The way the words came across, I'm sorry about it. I don't hold back anything in apologizing to you.
Poor Bolaji, even his bow tie was blinking. Now some good news. Have you changed your Facebook profile picture yet? No?
Why?
The most popular Facebook profile picture this week was that of Venus Williams.
What?
Venus, yeah. Yeah, well, you know her? Yes. That her naked body pose for ESPN magazine is the favorite picture for men across the world.
I'm sure.
If you're a man and you don't have that picture on your Facebook profile, chances are that you're a Boko Haram member. It's true. Even members of ISIS, you know ISIS, they tweeted the picture. So why not you? Why not you? In an only in Nigeria story, a man in Kano has been sent to a mental hospital because he did not believe in God. His own family, took him there, claiming that he was mentally ill. Now, I know. A funny thing happened in the hospital, though. God came down from heaven and told the doctor, let my people go.
Let them go.
Let my people go. In entertainment news, Cossy Orjiakor, What? She made news. Just sent out some classic pictures from her Twitter account. Classy pictures. The pictures are aimed at inspiring our Super Eagles to win their next match. The pictures are so classy that a trashy show like Dr. Damage's show is not allowed to show the picture to you. I know. Sure? They said, no, this is too good for you. In place of that, I ask that you look at this picture of President Goodluck Jonathan in a suit. Yeah, Jonathan in a suit. But these Nigerians, they are never satisfied. Instead of saying that the man looked smart in a suit, the disgruntled Nigerians are saying, he was just an empty suit. I say, whatever. How can they do that? The man is in a suit. Anyway. In today's Secrets of Pictures, we show you pictures of President Goodluck Jonathan and former President Olusegun Obasanjo dancing. Yeah. The way each of them is dancing tells you a lot about their state of mind. Here is President Obasanjo dancing. Wow. Watch. You can see that he is close to the ground and his hands are spread out as a man that is confident in his environment. Of course, he recently told us that he's in touch with Boko Haram, so he has nothing to fear. Now look at the picture, that famous picture of President Goodluck Jonathan dancing in Kano. His hands were up in the air in defense and his face turned back to look at his back because nobody has his back. Now, here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. Ekiti election was fraudulent, says Arebe Shola, the governor of Osun State. You know, the man's 12 lashes is coming up soon. And I hope he will put on that his primary school uniform. Just heard that the wife of Bode George, you know, the one they made chairperson of the drug, that she studied geography and urban planning. And those are the great skills that you need to locate and destroy fake drugs. That's what you need. ICPC to arraign water vendor in court over pension scam. Water vendor. Are you not impressed? Asked about Jonathan's assets declaration, ICPC says, never mind, our power no reach there. But vendors, they arrest vendors, yeah. Jonathan sets up committee over Abacha loot. Now that is a committee that you want to be part of. The loot committee headed by Bode George. Of course, you know what is there. Get your own loot. Anger as Abacha's daughter hails God over 446 billion naira charges. 446 billion. Why not? Jonathan is the new God. He impounds planes and frees rogues. Why not? Super Eagles' $2 million demand shocks Senate president. You know that David Mark, he's in Brazil. He was shocked that Super Eagles were demanding for $2 million. And I'm saying, why, Mr. Mark? Yeah, why? Why are you shocked? Is it up to what you make in a month? Why are you shocked? Jonathan has touched Nigerian women, says Ajay Mama Diaspora to Vanguard newspaper. Yeah, we know. We see that in his eyes. You doubt me? Watch when he's shaking the hands of these women. I know. Mysterious snakes, bees attack Boko Haram in Sambisa forest. I know that once Obasanjo is involved in this case, he will deploy the weaponized African juju. That's what is working now. Kenya arrests governor over coastal attacks. Now, this is serious. Where did these Kenyans land their democracy? How can you arrest a governor? What happened to his immunity? How? This kind of democracy, they should learn something from Nigeria. Come on. Anyway, it's time for your email. It's time for your email. So do we have emails today?
Every day.
All right, let's hear some of them.
Okay, our first email is from Ifani. He writes, "Please, doctor, I am confused on this issue of Boko Haram. I want to know which faction is wreaking this havoc in Nigeria. Is it the President Goodluck Jonathan siblings faction, the Bamanja Tako and Justice fighting faction, or the ABC faction that deserves to be pampered, treated like Niger Delta militants? If militant generals like Tompolo, Asari Dokupo, and Ateke Tom can secure our maritime borders better than the entire Nigerian military and paramilitary formation according to GEJ, why did the president seek foreign intervention on the Chibok girl saga? Why not deploy his brave commanders to rescue the girls?
Oh, thank you so much, Ifeanyi, for these questions. You're very smart. Eh? In fact, you are asking the same questions that smart people like President Jonathan, they've been asking. Yeah, according to sources close to me, the foreign troops are needed to fulfill that American prediction that Nigeria will break up in 2015. Kajiko, you don't want the CIA and the Americans and Obama to lose their credibility the same way Prophet TB Joshua loses his every week by predicting things that do not happen. No! Do you want that to happen? Exactly. That's my point. Next!
Our second email is from Arabi Rabidu. He writes,
my friend, we used to eat tuwok in Shafe in Kano. I'm talking about some 50, 60 years ago. Go ahead.
That thing sound like... Anyway, I don't want to know. Dear Dr. Damages, hope you people are doing great. I want to share with you the new look of the Yola International Airport awaiting presidential commissioning. Kudos to Stella Odua. They unveiled it recently after a heavy rainfall. You can see and diagnose it, please. Regards to Tomato Juice.
Ribado, maybe you did not notice. The woman, that Stella Odua you used to know, has been elevated to Adaeze Chukwu, the Princess of God.
I'm sure.
As a result of her new title, as God's Princess, I am not qualified to comment on her legacy anymore. All you should know is that when God's Princess Stella Odua was building that airport building, nobody said that rain will fall in Yola. That was a new thing that happened after she had gone. Shobo, you got me?
Oh,
next.
Our third email is from Ali in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. He writes, Dear Dr. Damages, this is my first time writing, but I watch your program a lot. Firstly, I wish to recommend that you adopt broken English as per Niger Bobo concern. Anyway, now just talk at the talk. I want to share my ambition with you in hopes that you can help me pray over it and advise me. I want to be the Oga at the top so I can make billions of dollars disappear. And I want to have houses in London and Paris, but I don't want a woman who will blow grammar and open my nyash. In fact, that sweet girl who reads your mails is my target now. Please, let Abati come out for my face. When I become Oga at the top, I will buy her mansions in Paris. Hey. Really, our fatherland needs serious prayers. I like your show, and I like to pray that God blesses you as you dissect the intricate nation Nigeria, so that we all can come together and heal ourselves.
Ali, thank you so much. Thank you so much for knowing what you want. The good news is that you were born in the right country. Yeah, that's the good news. All those things you desire are within reach. And you don't need to pray to get them. Prayers are a dozen a kobo. Do you know how many millions of prayers are uttered in Nigeria each day? Each minute? The people who get what they want in that country are people who get off their knees and go for what they want. Yeah, you don't waste time there. Or were you thinking that Bode George's wife became the drug czar by prayer? Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Go and get it. And the kind of thing you said, those are the kind of things that make count. Next.
Our fourth email is from Don in Malaysia. He writes, Dear Dr.
my friend, you remember him?
No, I don't. I don't. Sorry if I don't remember. How are you? Instead of Boko Haram killing innocent people every day, can you please help me talk to Boko Haram to be killing all those politicians that always carry our country money to their family alone? It is not fair. We all need to have our own share of the national cake, but one person eating alone is unfair. Please, doctor, if they don't want to arrange our country to be like others in the world, then it is better they be they let us be on their own and we be on our own. Because this 2015, if they don't give us Biafra, Somalia will be like a paradise. Please talk to them to let us go, because no matter what happened, Pharaoh still let the children of Israel go. So talk to them. If they don't listen to you, damage them. I will always be beside you, and I love all your efforts to let the world know what is happening in our country.
Don, eh? You want me to talk to Boko Haram? You love me so much that you gave me that juicy assignment, eh? Okay, I will do so. Dear Boko Haram, don't for a moment think that Don is begging you. He is saying that if you fail to do so, to do what he is asking, that he will make Nigeria worse than Somalia.
Eh?
Now, before you get mad, Boko Haram, dear Boko Haram, Somalia is what you are turning Nigeria into, isn't it? So you and Don, you agreed on one thing, turning Nigeria into Somalia. Next!
Me, I just get emails, so I'm not connected to whatever they're doing.
Thank you from Don in Malaysia. Next!
Our 5th email is from Mick Point in Moscow, Russia. He writes, please, Dr. Damages, why did it take the Borno State Northern elders, Northern governors, and more than 60 days to get these photos? What about the photos of the parents of these girls? If we can organize the national conference of 450 delegates at a place, what is stopping them from calling a conference of the parents of the said kidnapped girls? We need a lot of answers from the northern elite. We have forgotten about it because it is a scam, and no sane person will comprehend or understand that rubbish. The world has buried it naturally. Northern scam 2014, Chibok kidnap my foot.
Hey! Yeah, Ike. Mick Point. We joke around here a lot. But this particular issue is something so close to me. Do you think that people who kill others, as extensive as Boko Haram, we have any problem kidnapping school children? Do you think so? Let me ask you, those bodies of pro-Biafrans found in the Anambra River, remember them? Where are their pictures? Why didn't Eastern governors show us their pictures and the pictures of their parents? We need to be careful so that we don't pick the eyes with the same tools that are meant for picking the ears. Next.
Okay. Our final email is from Ahmed Dahiru. He writes, on Ekiti election, FG deployed 10,000 policemen, 2,500 soldiers, 1,000 DSS officers, 500 stiffer dogs, 20 helicopters. I'm vindicated. Are you still asking who is behind Boko Haram? So the FG has 20 helicopters for a one-day election that Jonathan needed badly. Yet 3 states under emergency for over a year does not have helicopter patrolling, except for giving food and arms to Boko Haram. Imagine all those deployed to the Sambisa forest. Do we still need foreign troops to get our girls back? I have been shouting for a long time that Jonathan's wrong strategy to deceive Nigerians in the 3 northeastern states, pretending to be fighting terrorism, has been an harmless. Can we now see how desperate this man can be using the ungovernable as an excuse to carry out atrocities? I doubt if we still have a country.
Ahmed, come. We have the soldiers and the equipment. What we lack is the courage to take the fight to Boko Haram. The same way we have money to develop the nation. What we lack is the courage to recover them from the people stealing our money. We have a good excuse though. It's all God's making. Yes, God made them leaders. Yes. God will get back the money from those who stole the money. Yes. God this, God that. Our job is to pray. We have no country because we have abandoned the power in us to make the change we want. We have outsourced everything to the God. God will do it. The same God that gave us the power. He gave it to us. He must be watching us and saying to himself, what the...
Hey!
God will be saying like, I gave you this power to use them, and you are there on your knees begging me again. To fear what? That's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from the judgment of William Blackstone. And he said, it's better that 10 guilty people escape than 1 innocent suffer. Yeah, it's better than 10. Yeah. Until next week, I am Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself. I'm innocent. You're one of the guilty people.
You're what?
You're one of the guilty. So now you're throwing the F-bombs.
No.
F-bombs there. You're talking about God.
God was the one that said, what
the F-bombs. Okay, I'll pray for you.